From Daikin Park in Houston, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hayden Wesneski. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Rengifo over at second, 1 down. And that's outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Rengifo around third. The relay. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not any.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and on the hill in this one, Kyle Hendricks.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He jacks that one out to left. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Just misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. Chopper right side. Shotwell steps on first for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hendricks delivers. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Full count.
That's the third. Fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Makes the turn and heads for second. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Safe at second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pena now at the plate.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him swinging on the curveball. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Joe Adell. Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. And that one way outside. And now 3-1. Center field. Corrals it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Hendricks deals. Outside low, and a count 2-1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. That one down the line, and foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers. Breaking ball misses down and away. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. The changeup missing. Full count now. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a chance for Cam Smith.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball three.
In the dirt. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Diaz headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Throws it away. Coming home. He'll score easily. So the batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Two balls.
Now
two
he
strikes.
can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, 2-ball. Paris toss to second, on to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And that one is inside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missing there, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and misses, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Strike on the inside corner. And that's a K for TA7. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. 1 down, base is empty.
That's out.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, right side of the infield. Walker brings it in. 2 down. Now, Luis Rengifo.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Two balls,
2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses, struck him out. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Yordan Alvarez. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. At the plate, Yainer Diaz.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 5-1. So digging in, Jake Myers. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2 outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's Mike Trout. Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Not
2 balls,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. And the count is even, 2-2.
Full count.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next for the Angels, Kyron
Now
Paris.
batting, second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Ball back
Just
outside.
missed. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 61.
Now pitching for
Still
the
pretty
Angels.
early in the ball game, so this
Number
bullpen has some
61.
work ahead of them. Best case
Michael
scenario
Jones.
might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for the Astros.
And stepping in for the
Right
Astros,
fielder,
Cam Smith.
Number 11.
Next offering is down low. 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that one's a little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Smith on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Over to Anderson. Back to first, and that is a double play. So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
Here's a 1-1. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together for him. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Now here is Isaac Paredes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Ronel
56.
Blanco.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Center fielder,
Taken high in the
Joe
draft, he's had
Adell.
that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. This to center field. Myers makes his way towards it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels.
Two, 1.
2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Blows the high, he passed him. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Next offering is down low.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
Now
Jeremy Pena will hit next.
the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. The throw, tag, and he's out. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. The Astros leading by 3, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost got him. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Next for the Angels.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Kyron Paris getting ready to hit. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Framber Valdez.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Adell hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. Hit in the air, right field. Soler makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Cam Smith, the next to hit. That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Taylor Ward.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. That one way inside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Altuve slings to first. And that quickly 2 away. Luis Rengifo now at the plate.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground to third. Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Zach DeZenzo. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate and some really good arm side run.
The other way, makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Outside low, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. And they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now
and next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one drifts inside. Draws the walk there.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. The 1-1. Popped up. Anderson. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The 1-1 is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. The Astros leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. I tell you what, that will do the job.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tying run at the plate. Goes down looking. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. And misses inside. Soler off of first with 2 away. Into center. Myers giving chase, but can't get there in time. It's down to third. Tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Soriano.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. That misses the zone. 2-1. And delivers outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So man aboard. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside with a breaking ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball to right. Soler makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Yainer Diaz
Now
up next for the Astros. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Soler makes the grab for the second out. Jake Myers will hit next. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris.
Second baseman, Kyron Paris.
The 2-1. And there's a ball. Fouled off. He was late. Three-two. And that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out. He's 2 outs away. There's Tim Anderson down.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Angels with only 1 out left. And next for LA, Taylor Ward.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering misses. 2-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The Angels down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long